What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and should the Colts draft DaRon Bland? I'm going to give my thoughts in just a minute, but before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think the Colts should draft DaRon Bland or no? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So DaRon Bland, he's a cornerback from Fresno State, and the Colts did have a visit with him, I believe 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. That's when it was reported anyway, that he had a visit with the Indianapolis Colts, along with some other teams. And he was initially projected to be undrafted, but he's gone up the draft boards, and last I saw, he's projected to go anywhere from round 6 to round 7. Pretty solid player. He's not like fantastic or amazing. He doesn't seem like the guy that would start for you week 1, his rookie year, but he's somebody I think you could develop and could be an additional piece to the depth on this team. So with that being said, should the Colts draft DaRon Bland? Like I said earlier, DaRon Bland is projected to go anywhere from round 6 to round 7. So if we get to that point, yeah, sure, I would draft him. Why not? He would be a depth piece. He's not going to be a starter day one. Guys you draft in round 6, round 7, most of the time they're going to be depth pieces. They're going to be guys that will come off the bench or play special teams, and you'll develop them, and then maybe, they'll become a starter one day, or he'll play, a lot of defense. So that's usually what you see in round 6 or round 7. And even though we signed Stephon Gilmore, I do think it would be a good idea if we went out and we signed, another corner or drafted another corner just to add to our depth. So I think that's a good thing. He's not a bad player. Seems like he's a solid player. I mean, there's a reason why he's rising up in the draft boards. Even if he went from undrafted to round 6, he's still rising up. There's, multiple teams that see what he can do and are getting curious, at least, right? And obviously there's some interest from the Colts because they had a visit with him. So, in my opinion, if the Colts were to draft him, I'd be cool with it as long as it's in round 6 or round 7. But of course, at the end of the day, it's not my opinion that matters. The one that truly matters is Chris Ballard's. And would Chris Ballard draft DaRon Bland? Yeah, I think he would. I mean, I think it's obvious because they had that visit. So there's clearly some interest from the Colts. So if they bring him in for a visit and they like what they see, yeah, I think Chris Ballard would definitely draft him. Now, if he came in and he didn't do a good job, then Chris Ballard would probably back away from him. I don't think that's the case at all. I think he probably did a good job in the visit to the point where Chris Ballard is probably like, okay, cool, we'll go for him. So, yeah, I mean, I personally believe Chris Ballard would draft DaRon Bland. Also, Chris Ballard has been adding to the secondary. Depth pieces, starters. So I do think he's going to draft at least another corner for sure. I think he's going to add 1 or 2 pieces in the secondary in the draft, whether he drafts them or they're undrafted free agents. I think he's going to add guys around that time. So, yeah, in my opinion, I think he will. Has pretty good speed, for a corner. It's like I think he ran a 4.48 40-yard dash. He's got good size. So, I think Chris Ballard would definitely take a swing on him. So, yes, I think Chris Ballard would draft him because they had a visit, and I would personally be okay with it as long as he's drafted in round 6 or round 7. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you draft DaRon Bland or no? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.